Welcome back, Live at the Loft.
Kelly Guest.
Terry Knight. You know, in the news,
Oh yeah.
older women getting pregnant. All right. You know, I do have a prop, and I'm not quite sure when I'm going to bring it out. I'm not going to do it just yet. First, I'm going to
whip out the prop.
I'm going to whip out the prop.
All right.
First, I want to mention this woman, Elizabeth Adney, a 66-year-old woman from Suffolk, England, went overseas for IVF to get pregnant. First time pregnancy. She's divorced. She's 66 years old. Okay, you know, I'm all for people having choices to do the things that they want to do, but here's the problem with this for me.
Okay.
You are making a choice for someone else because you are creating a life. You have a responsibility to that life, as far as I'm concerned.
Mm-hmm.
And you're going to be nearly 80 when your kid graduates from high school.
She'll be over 80.
No, she's 66 now. She'll be almost
okay.
80 when the kid graduates from high school.
Right.
Okay. Hi, Grandma. Hi, Great Grandma.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, but that's just a small part.
Oh, there's more?
Oh my God. All right. First off, the odds of having a baby at that age that has no medical issues, come on, please. Highly unusual, although it does happen. The other thing that I just noticed on Yahoo was that people who have kids older in life, like, and I mean they're talking in their 40s. Okay?
Oh,
these people, yeah.
That's just old.
Right. Well, now they're seeing that the children of those women that are having babies older like that are dying younger.
Ew.
Fresh eggs.
Oh my God.
Seriously, the younger you are, obviously the fresher your eggs are. I know, it sounds gross, but
Rotten eggs.
Yeah.
Wow.
They just found that it's like, you know, come on. To me it just seems selfish. Okay, I'm almost over my rant.
All right, are you finished?
Go ahead.
Well, this makes me crazy for so many reasons and on so many levels. It offends me politically, not just in a matter of personal choice. I chose not to have children, and I frequently just revel in that choice, especially when there's a screaming child in a nice restaurant, and I'm like, yeah, I'm childless. Woo! I wish they were. But anyway, the whole idea of, and I can't relate, I'll be honest with you, I can't relate to women who that are mommytrons, or they get the baby rabies and everything in their life becomes secondary to reproduction. I can't, because I never felt it. Okay, fine, they exist. I try to peacefully coexist with them and move on. But there comes a point, and this goes back to the octuplet mom, where your personal desire ends, where your ability to make it happen on your own ends, and the rest of us have to start paying for you, not only to make it possible, but to facilitate you supporting this child or those children.
Right.
I do not believe that that is fair to the rest of us. Because being that, and I'm all about, sure, I want the next generation, let's just take the idea of property taxes supporting schools. We own a couple properties, we pay property taxes in all of those counties, and we've never put a kid through any school. So, and you too. All right, and then there's people that really, really maximize their usage of these services far beyond what they put in. And there comes a point where it's like, you know what? It's not fair, and this woman is flat out irrational. I mean, I've heard women who've had babies in their 20s, and then another one, you know, some years later saying, oh my God, I can't believe how much harder it is this time. 66, are you on crack? Are you kidding me? What is wrong with you? Don't you have any friends that got a hold of you and said, are you nuts? I mean,
yes.
This makes me raving crazy.
I know, well, and I think about it, and I did go through a phase where I wanted children. It didn't happen, but whatever. Even though I made a decision when I married my husband, he did not want children. So we talked, I made the decision, you know what, I love him, that's that, and I'm okay with that. And I'm fine. But when I think about a woman at that age, first off, there's no husband, and I know I'm thinking of the child. You know, how nice it is that if there's both,
To
if
have an
there's two
ambu-
parents.
Well, and one that's at least ambulatory,
That's
which
a
we
good
can't
idea.
promise that this one's going to be.
No,
Even by
we
the time
can't.
the kid gets to junior high.
Oh, I know. And you know what? I'm going to pull this crap out.
Okay.
Simply because as soon as I can find the darn thing, I had it situated just perfectly, naturally. All right. Now, I found this in a gas station. And when I looked at
Do
it,
you always pick up
I
things
was-
in the gas station?
no, I don't. It's called Baba Candy.
It's a little nipple thing, and it's got little stars in there.
Okay, and what I'm thinking is, can you imagine like your 4, 5, 12-year-old sucking down on that thing with Baba Candy? When I saw it, I was like, oh, that's just icky. And it was $1.49 plus tax. Here, Kelly.
Thank you. Wow. Well, I almost said something very, very rude there. I'm just going to put it over there to keep that from happening.
I was hoping you would. That was kind of the point.
I can't even in my internet-free realm trim this one down. So I'm just not, because I've gone there before. And here's the thing. If anybody saw Lobsters and Kittens and
Oh yeah, and Hyman's.
oh my,
Okay.
which is still up, I believe, on our
Yes.
site. But the kid having health problems too, not just is she statistically potentially damning this child to a life of health problems, but she's also going to encumber the healthcare system in that way. And the octuplet mom certainly has done that, not just with the price of the birth, but the more information that comes out, a lot of those children have physical and mental developmental
Yes.
problems. And how can you do that? I mean, are you kidding me?
Are you that selfish? Seriously, and to me, if you really want, if you're serious, you want to raise a child, you want to love a child, adopt one.
Yeah.
There are a lot out there that need you.
My nephew's adopted, my brother and his wife did, and then my other friend Mary is also adopted, and she is a fun person to get on a tear about this sort of thing. And if you really want to set her off, ask her if she ever wants to find her birth mother. Ooh boy, duck and cover, because she is very passionate about that was a biological act. My parents raised me. End of story. Get over it. Yeah, and she gets to say all that stuff because it's her story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
Baba Candy.
Baba Candy.
The oral fixation. Ugh, too cute.
I know.
Nasty.
I know. Okay.
We'll talk about
There
some
we
other
go.
stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
light
let
on it. Should we
let
do
it block.
Sure you don't want
No,
Baba Candy.
Baba.
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 Baba.